Ended up being a beautiful day on Thursday, so I'm here in the studio right around dinner time. Aired this one just a little bit after that as we are catching up with one of the new winners from this past weekend here in central New York. Sean Beardsley was a new winner on Friday at Brewerton, and another new winner, although a totally different situation, on Saturday at Fulton Speedway, where Sean had been racing modifieds for decades. Brandon Carvey had only moved into the 358 division at the end of last year. Only a handful of starts so far, but he was able to get the win on Saturday night at Fulton Speedway. So let's head up to Oswego, New York. 31-year-old Brandon Carvey joins us here. We're also going to talk about his Sunday on the series as he went out to Glen Ridge. Brandon, how are we doing today?
Great. And yourself, Doug?
Doing very well. Must be fun to see that picture in victory lane and know that you're a modified feature winner at Fulton.
Yeah, it's awesome for sure. This soon, no doubt, didn't think it was going to happen by any means this year, but now we got to keep it going throughout the year as well.
Did you get off to a good start on Saturday night?
Yes, this past Saturday went really well. Felt good beginning of the night. We ended up winning the heat race as well. Had a good time with the family autograph night deal, and then feature went perfect as well.
Started third, but something happened, you told me right away.
Yeah, there was a early caution, some contact on the initial start on the front row, and it just fortunate enough to move us up to the front row after that, and it was pretty smooth sailing after that.
So who was there with you? I think we said it was Andrew Ferguson who ended up restarting right next to you?
Yeah, we had a couple restarts, and he was on the outside for both of them, and I think we ended up with one more after that as well. And Corey, actually, Barker got around me. He rolled through the middle on the restart, got around me down the backstretch. I thought our night might have been falling back at that point, but we had a really good run through 3 and 4 and ended up leading that lap as well.
Very nice. Okay. So was it anything happened there in the last couple laps? Did you see anybody? Did you hear anybody?
No. I started getting to lap traffic there towards the end of the race. They were kind of running the middle, though, so it didn't... When I got to him, I was able to get by a guy, and I thought maybe I could hear somebody. I don't know if it was my nerves at the end, what it was doing, but I just kept keeping it planted on the bottom, and it worked out.
What was it like getting out in victory lane in Fulton and seeing that Tracy Road Equipment Modified Feature Winner banner put up next to your car? That must have been cool.
Yeah. No, it was awesome for sure. I still don't know if I even have the right words for it, honestly.
Really? Okay. Well, was it excitement, relief? Was it, I can't believe this? What?
Excitement for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, you're always racing to win, but I didn't expect to win by any means in this season. We just wanted to be consistent and run with these guys and be able to race top 10 and get some top 5s. And obviously everybody wants to win, but that was not in the picture by any means.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, is, well, how many are they getting over there on Saturday now? How many 358s are they getting?
I'm really not sure the number, but we're running contests every week, and there's people going home every week. We got to have, I'd say, at least 30, 35, maybe more, give or take. I think at the beginning of the year it might have been a little bit more.
Okay, so just even getting in the show is goal number 1 each and every week then.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I think we're 4 or 5 races into the season now almost, and I think we've only qualified for 2 at Fulton, so... And only a couple at Brewerton as well.
How was the racetrack that night? I heard it was a little different, was I think the word somebody used.
It definitely had some bite. I think we're just all so used to the typical super slick, and the bite was there. And it lasted throughout I'd say, most of the feature. It definitely dropped off some towards the end, but not a normal night, I don't feel like.
Did you have to move around and chase the bite, or did it stay?
I didn't. I just, I guess I used my right foot and rolled out of it a little bit to keep it planted when it started flipping up a little bit.
Okay. Of course, you didn't have any time to really celebrate. You were back on the road on Sunday, weren't you?
Yeah, we kind of talked at the beginning of the year and said I wanted to try to run the 358 series as well. So that was the first one after rainouts and everything for the year. So we traveled down there on Sunday.
Had you been there before?
I had never seen the place.
Okay. Interesting little short track, huh?
It was. It was actually a really fun track. Small but super fast as well.
And usually 2 grooves, so it's a lot of people say it's probably the fastest quarter mile around. Would you agree with that?
I'd have to say, yeah. I definitely lacked on gear. I think that might have hurt us a little bit, but it was still a blast, no doubt.
Nice. Had a little trouble, though. Had to come from the Consi, but told me you found a groove in the Consi.
Yeah, just didn't time good at the beginning of the night. Had a little jingle in the heat race, put us around. I think we ended up 7th and started 6th in the Consi, and I just really started rolling the middle and the top there from the beginning and got around a couple guys and kept on it up there and ended up getting to the lead and won the Consi. So that put us starting, I think, 21st in the feature.
Had to be fun. I mean, because I always said if you're going to be in the Consi, it's more fun to win it, especially if you pass to get the win.
Yeah, it was a riot for sure.
Nice. I'm glad. Of course, didn't go anywhere in the feature. 21st, ended up 21st. What happened in the feature?
Yeah, just couldn't really get rolling. Tried moving around a little bit in the beginning, and then it just hit lockdown around the bottom, I'd have to say, would be the good word for it.
Okay.
Just kind of followed. Got in line once we got going, and we stayed there. I got to say, we finished on the lead lap, so we finished all the laps. We qualified, so that's a huge step for us. So
Yeah. How much of that are we going to do? We're going to do the whole tour, or start at least trying to do the whole tour?
That's the plan for it. Obviously, Saturday's the main goal, so if Saturday doesn't go good and a Sunday race or something, we'll see if we can get it back together or something. But that is the plan to run the series.
Okay. All right. What do we have this weekend? 1 race or 2?
It's Fulton this weekend.
And it's going to be fun. You're going to go in there as a feature winner. It's going to, like when they announce your name at the beginning of the race, they're going to say, hey, last week's feature winner, Brandon Carvey, starting. I mean, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it'll be awesome for sure. It takes a whole team, a lot of us behind it, and make it all worth it for everybody in the long run.
Who do you want to say thanks to for the win?
There's a lot of people. My mom, my dad have been through my whole racing deal. They've supported me through and through. Freddie and Terry with 13th Hour Rising, they've been with us, I want to say, almost 8 years now. They're huge help on the car. Jamie, Carla, Cummins, they own the car. They make it possible for us to put a piece together every week. Ron DeGroff helps us week in, week out at the track. Just getting everything ready at the track, just huge help. Brandon Dale Plank with Big Race Products. We got Raby's Ace and Oswego, Evergreen Hills Golf Course as well. Doug Reum, DCR Performance, huge help with all our bodies and axles and whatnot. Oh man, there's so many of us that put it all together. My wife, my kids. I mean, it's a lot to do this, and they just allowed to do it. So it's a riot.
Well, I'm happy for you, and let's get another one so we can chat again here before the season's done. How's that?
We're gonna give it hell, that's for sure. We're gonna start a little deeper now every week, but we're used to that from sportsman racing. So hopefully we can come through like we did with the sportsman.
Good job, man. And again, I'm really happy for you. So there's your Saturday night winner at Fulton Speedway. And I tell you got to get to Brewton and Fulton this week. A lot of different things are happening. There's been already 2 new winners this past weekend. So will there be another? Go on out this weekend and find out for yourself. Brandon, I appreciate you making time for me. Good luck. Okay, have fun this weekend.
Doug, thank you. I appreciate it.